What up, though? This is Kyle. This is Knockouts and Three Counts, but we're not live on the regular show. We're live and in living color here at the movie premiere for the Unbreakable Bunch, and I'm here with Ernest, the Cat Miller, man. First of all, thank you for the time.
Hey, bro, thanks for having me.
Not a problem, man. Thanks for coming.
And thanks for being here.
Hey, man, I'm so glad they're bringing stuff to Michigan, man. I tell people all the time, there's such a wrestling community here in Michigan, so I'm so glad this is one of the stops.
Well, this is a big deal for us, man, especially for my friends and for the wrestling world. I think they're going to really enjoy this film.
So I did a little bit of my digging and looking into what the plot of it is. So from what I see, it's like these aliens came in here and decided they was going to try to take over.
Whoa, take it easy, bro.
And didn't know what time
why
it was.
Give it away?
Oh, I let them see the whole
Why
thing.
don't you just invite these people out there to
Please
come
do.
and watch the
Come out and see
Bunch.
it. If it comes to Unbreakable Bunch comes your way, you got to come check it out. But you got to talk to me with the names that y'all got in here. To our left, we got Glacier. You've got Haku. You guys could not have picked a better badass.
DDP.
You couldn't have picked a better bunch for this, bro.
The original big sexy. We got it all, baby.
Hey, man, you talk about a group to kick ass with aliens. You couldn't have picked a better one. And speaking of that, before we hit that red button, we were talking a little bit about your karate background and stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that. How does that help you when you're fighting with some aliens?
You know what? It's easy, man. I'm just practicing. And I'm glad there's the kind of alien you can kick the head off. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a big old gun. I can practice my karate chops and do everything. So it's fun, man.
If you ever had to pick a weapon for this type of thing, what would the cat's weapon of choice be? Or are you just using hands and feet?
A marker. You just take and draw on their little faces and they disappear.
All right, everybody that knows our show knows we cover wrestling and the combat sports, so I'd be remiss if I got out of here without asking you some more wrestling stuff. So, man, I grew up as a WCW kid, growing up between WCW and WWF and the Monday Night War. So you got to tell me, man, with that karate background, how did that help you in the ring? And did you have any favorite moments from your time in WCW?
You know what? It didn't really help me in the ring because you go from real combat fighting. When I say real, I'm not saying wrestling is fake. But, like for instance, I would talk to go 15 rounds and not show pain, not show that I'm tired. Now, all of a sudden, on TV and pro wrestling, you want to show the fans just how you should feel at that time. Mm-hmm. So, tired and stuff. So it was a big thing. I had to chop it up, man. So I just learned what I learned originally. I just unlearned for wrestling.
So you got to tell me, what was your favorite moment as the cat, whether that was WCW,
man, I'm going to tell you, Dancing with James Brown.
Oh, shit.
Dancing with James Brown, man. To think that I had the most famous entertainer in the world to come out and to watch the cat on WCW and was a fan so much that he decided, you know what, I want to work with that guy. So he called in the office and he came down to work with me on the pay-per-view.
That's gotta be one hell of a thing to remember. Well, with all that being said, we also cover the combat sports side of things. Do you keep up with MMA or karate combat?
You know what karate combat I do is a lot of my fighters, Raymond Daniel, there's a lot of those guys that train with me in the tournament world. So a lot of these guys are guys I know that are coming up that used to watch me compete and fight in the world.
So how do you like seeing karate being put back on that stage, man? It's been so long since you've seen it. It's been Muay Thai, you see MMA, you see boxing, but karate's finally got
But you know what? It's really not so-called karate. It's just combat fighting and kicking and punches. So karate's been around for a long time. It just haven't been on TV. But it's been around for a very long time. So now for people to be able to see some of the guys that was actually considered good karate guys, see them compete against guys who may have done some other discipline. It's fun. It's fun to watch.
So dope to see, man. Well, before I let you get out of here, let everybody know why they got to come out and check out the Unbreakable Bunch if it's at a city near you.
Listen, this is a good movie about friends and the guys you probably know from the wrestling world. And it's just fun, man. Bring the family out and watch this movie right here, The Unbreakable Bunch. And I'm telling you, you're going to see something you like.
All right, you heard the man. Check it out if it's in a city near you, and make sure you check us out every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll be live Monday this week with Mitch McKee before he goes into the main event for LFA on UFC Fight Pass this weekend. Check it out. Hit that button. Peace. I also got to give a shout out to our sponsors.
like Potter's Tree Service. If you're in the need for tree trimming, tree removal, storm damage cleanup, chipping service, walnut logging, or lot clearing, Potter's Tree Service is the way to go. Check out the links in the bio of this video and tell them Knockouts and 3 Count sent you. And like I always say on the show, you don't need old hacksaw in a 2x4. Potter's Tree Service will get the job done. And for all of our combat sports friends, if you guys are in the Michigan area, specifically the Clinton Township area, if you are in that area, you got to check out the homies from Mitten Muay Thai. Check out some of this action from the last event. That they just had, and make sure that you're in the building May 3rd. I will be on the commentary, and we are gonna see some great fights, knees, elbows, kicks, all of it. Anything that you'd love to see from the world of knockouts in kickboxing is gonna happen May 3rd. Make sure you check out that link in the bio. Get you a ticket. Come out and say what's up. If you come ringside, you'll see your boy. And make sure you check out that merch at Millions. Until next time, and in the in-between time, hit that subscribe button. Peace.